Hey folks, it's Frith Guardians here, how you doing? Welcome back to World of Warcraft. There he is! Come here! That's not your treasure, it's my treasure. Whatever it is that you're holding, that is now my treasure. I am going to have it, I'm going to claim it for my own. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to just hit you with everything that I can hit you with. All of the abilities and stuff that I've got, I'm going to wallop you as fast as I can. I'm going to take you down, and then I'm going to use, well, I don't need to do anything else, I just need to take you down, and then I can have all of this stuff for myself.
I need to get closer.
Oh, this armor is wonderful. This armor is wonderful. I don't know how long it's going to last. 28 power there, and artifact power has gone up. Excellent, that makes level 2. So now I can shift right click on there, and we can select a new ability. Increase your movement speed by 10% of your highest secondary rating up to 3%. Increase your movement speed by 10% of your highest secondary rating up to... Oh, so I can increase my movement speed up to a potential 3% total. Or, when I take damage, heal for 1,674. Cannot occur more than once every 6 seconds. So I either move faster... or I heal every time I take damage once every 6 seconds. I get 1,600 health restored every 6 seconds. That's a really good one, that is. I'm going to take that one. You know, the going faster would be pretty good, but I think that is actually the best one to take. Right there. I think that one is going to be more useful. So I will have that one. And... I'm not going to worry about the ore that is inside this cave for this particular quest target. We'll deal with that in a minute. I'm going to go over here.
Fish are weird.
Fish are weird. Hey, you found our stuff. Uh-huh. Nigel's grandpa is nice and all, but he'd have slowed us down. Adventure, fortune, and fame awaited. Maybe we should have brought a weapon or something, though. Yeah, maybe you should. Maybe you shouldn't have ventured off. These things are pretty nasty. You look like you've been in a fight. Did you introduce the trogs to the business end of your weapon? That's what I would have done. Give them a good right hook, then a left. Pow! Bam! I bet they're sorry for messing with you. Kid, you really are quite stupid, aren't you? Alright? You shouldn't be here. This is just... like, this is beyond having a bit of a laugh. This is just ventured into sheer stupidity now. My friends and I want to be explorers, so we made the society. There are trogs here, right? So that means there's probably ancient stuff nearby. The books say trogs like shiny things, so we pulled some of our allowance and gave them gold so we could dig. Really? It didn't work out like we expected. I escaped, but they got my friends. I've been trying to think about how to get them out. Could you do it? We'll include you in our exploration report as an honorary member. Right, so what you're saying is...
away.
You saved up your pocket money. I think I'm going to stand back over there. The light's better for reading. Good luck. You pulled your pocket money, gave it to the trogs, because you thought that they would just let you dig, and then they tried to eat you anyway. Why am I not surprised? Excavation inventory. The discarded paper contains a list of the items the Adventurers Society has found during the course of their excavations here at the Northern Caverns. It is unlikely they actually found relics, but there's no harm in recovering the items the kids found. At least they're souvenirs of the adventure. Right. Okay, there's quite a few of them here. I got a number of different items that I've got to collect. There's one right here. What's that? Oh, that's one of the kids that I've got to rescue. Ancient pot shards. Probably a broken pot from a ransacked Kultiran campsite. Okay. Right, let's take out those two. That one over there. There is monolite in here. I definitely want the monolite, so we will go like that. And I will very quickly harvest these critters right here. And harvest them I will. I'm going to harvest their bones and their sinews and everything else. And probably actually just their money, to be honest. But, yes. We will grab what we can from them.
I don't have a target.
Do we have any sinews or ears or tufts of it? No, we have gold. I was wondering if it would sort of get to that, but apparently it's not. It's not that dark. We don't get trog ears collected on a string. monolite ore. Another 6 bits of monolite ore. It gets better and better. One thing I do miss is bars. They no longer do bars. Everything is made from ore. Right, you look in here, monolite ore. We no longer have skills in here. All you have is mining skills. You don't have the skills to smelt the bars anymore, and I do miss the smelting. I know it's a tedious, time-consuming task. It doesn't really give any constructive gameplay element other than just sitting there watching a bar fill up. But it was still fun. I still actually like the fact you had to smelt the bars. It was kind of like a flavor thing. And yes, it was a pointless, tedious, time-consuming flavor thing, but it was still a flavor thing that added to the richness of the game. And I do feel the game has lost a little bit of it with the removal of having any bars. Because you don't go and get iron ores, or you don't get any ores and just turn them into your items. You smelt them into the bars first. Genuine Titan Disc. Click on that one. Oh, down here. It's a rock. Right, okay. Apparently it's not what I wanted it to be. It's a rock. Oh, I forgot to read. Oh, thank you. It was quite uncomfortable in here. I'll go find Marcus. See you there. And there is yet more. There is loads of monolite around here. Like, seriously, loads of the stuff. It's brilliant. I like it. I like this a lot. And yes, with the sheer quantity of monolite that we do need to get through, if we were turning it all into bars, it would be quite a tedious and time-consuming thing, which is why I'd quite like to have like like bulk bars, like an ability to smelt 10 bars all at once. Because let's be honest, if you're going to be smelting bars, you'd probably find a way to do more than one at a time if you were going to be doing it. So yeah, that would, I feel, would be like a nice compromise to like go between the two. But yeah, there's just one of the things that has happened. Stay away, you smelly trogs! I'm not a trog. Do I look like a trog? I hit you with a rock. See if I don't. Oh, I got to do it like that. Call her down. Thank you. I was going to run her rocks up here. Amelia Tidecrest. She's actually made of sterner stuff by the look of it. I'm going to hide with Marcus. I got to admit, I'm reasonably impressed that she was up on a rock and not captured and fighting. That's better. Johnny Prestaby. Hey, thanks. Who knew trogs could use magic? Yeah, I've known they could use magic for quite some time since I was fighting them way back in the early days in... I can't remember the name of it now. Lochmoden. Lochmoden. Way back here in Lochmoden, we did fight the odd trog up there. Not very many, though. Not in this series. We didn't fight very many. Right, I need a Relic of the Makers, which is up here. There, I've got Grosgor again. I don't really want to take him on a second time, because we're not going to get anything for it. So I would just come over and stand over on this side right here, and then attack this lot, like this. Take him out, and then we got that Relic of the Titans, right, Relic of the Makers, I should say. Right over there, and then as soon as I got that one, I can head over to find these kids. We're going to have to take out the boss, because he was a quest target. He was down over that way. I don't know if there's still going to be monolite in his cave. There was a small monolite seam. Not seam, but just a deposit behind him. So we might get a little bit from him. Gold, more sausage casings, meaty haunches, lots of stuff. Relic of the Makers, right there. This one is not Titan Forge, but it isn't Kultiran either. Ah. Maybe there is something of interest that they've found. Maybe, just maybe, they have actually found something of historical importance. You never know. They could have surprised us all. Right, there they are. The 4 kids, what have you got?
Ahoy!
I'm going to be an explorer. Mistakes were made. Yeah, you saved my friends. I mean, they probably could have escaped on their own, but it was nice you could distract the trogs for them. You don't sound very grateful, kid. Whoa, you found our relics. Aren't they neat? Yeah, pretty good. Isn't our stuff neat? We found real relics. I bet Bran Bronzebeard will be impressed. We're going to write to him once we get back home. That's everyone but Nigel. He's in the big cave. I bet he went there to look for relics, but now he's tied up. Would you save him too? And now this is where we got to get this Crag the Stone Shaker
Stay clear of sirens.
Right, I have no intention of going anywhere near any sirens. Let's go in here and have a wee chat with Crag. Crag? I'll chat with you. Oh, we've still got that one in there that we can go and get. Ideal. Make a little bit of cash over that. He's... Okay. What's cooking, kid? What's cooking? We'll go and see what's cooking in a minute. I mean, you never know. He might actually make a decent meal. And he looks like he's been reasonably well fed, so there could be some good meat on his bones. You know, I'm just saying, the opportunity where it is, it might not be a bad thing. If we could have a little bit of that. Yes, there are those among you who would frown upon the idea of eating the small child, but I'm just going to say don't knock it till you tried it. That's all. Nigel Riftall. Yeah, come on, let's get out of here. He was just about ready to be cooked, he was. I'm going to grab this one a minute. It's very important that I grab this one. I need the monolite. I desperately need as much as possible. Right there. I got 48 out of 100 war resources so far. So we still need a few more war resources, but we're doing quite well. I also need to meet with Constable Henry Farmer at Hangman's Point to try and save that lady, but we'll worry about that a bit later on, I think. Ah, it's Grandpa!
Don't get many travelers here.
Thank you for saving my grandson and his friends. I'm sure they will make fine explorers when they're adults, which will be about the time they're no longer grounded. So we get the Relic of the Makers, the only decent one they picked up, which was going to make them famous, and I'm stealing it. I feel kind of bad about that. However, it is 55 mastery. Equip your spells and abilities have a chance to grant you 128 primary stat for 15 seconds. That's pretty good. I summon a Guardian to my side at the moment with my lowest level one. I gain 20 mastery on that. Yep, that's pretty good.
This land is cursed.
I want to do that, and then Relic of the Makers. Swap that one over, and mastery goes up by a little bit extra, which is good. So that increases chance to block melee attacks by 27.3%. That one, I've got that appearance. Otherwise, it would tell me that I don't have the appearance. I get a lot of money here. I'm getting a lot of money's worth of stuff here. Some of it we will be able to sell. Some of it we're going to have to not sell. But some we are going to be able... These are all roaches everywhere here. I am thinking that maybe we should... Like, I mean, yes, I've got Kato Bake running around at the moment. And he's not been running around, so... I'll keep him out. But we could do one quick battle. If I go into collections and I go to the pet journal, I've got this bit here, so this mod does still seem to be working. Revive the pet battles. Pet battle team. And it's team 1 that I've got, with the terrible turnip up front. Although I'm thinking that we should change that round so that Alfred is up front, because these are more difficult ones to take on here. I've got all of these, there is no point, so we will simply forfeit this match. Right. I've already got all of those, there's no point in worrying, but no, I don't want you, I want Kato Bake. He's the one that's supposed to be following me around. Look, see? He's earned the privilege, he's earned the right. Oh, I got a monolite seam in there again. Is that in here? Let's have a look. No, it's not in there, it's in the next cave over. It's that same monolite seam, but we're going to get like 6 monolite from that, so it's worth going in here, past all of this lot. Past all of this lot, over to the seam over here. Wow, look at them all. Let's take them all down really super quick. We can do this. I'm going to use up my abilities on this. There's no point holding them back. We've got a nice, great big group pick. Kato, you can help me now. It's time for you to earn your pay. I know that you've not sort of done a great deal, but... and you haven't been paid a great deal either, but maybe this will change things. Maybe you will get a pay rise with this. Tell you what, I'll give you a 50% increase. How's that? 50% increase.
I'm out
and
of money.
I want that. Now, I had 6 off of this one last time. The same seam, another 6 right there. Look at that. That is fantastic. And that takes me to Snug Harbour, which is rather a long way from here. I could always start using the Hearthstone. What I'm thinking is I can start using the Hearthstone in the cities. I'm not going to at the moment because I'm going to fly back. I'd like to... I'm gonna portal back to Snug Harbor. So there's the main harbor, the main town. And then we can list our stuff for sale on the auction house again. What I'm also thinking of doing, just quickly...
Finest wares and cool Terenas right here.
Welcome to my inn, weary traveller. What can I do for you? What you can do for me is... I'm going to have a look. We got Roxit mineral water. We don't seem to get any of the food and drink drop as drops from people. And this is what I've been wondering about, is whether I should be buying this stuff as we go along. Now, a lot of this stuff here needs to go straight to our epic quest holders, all of our bank alts. But anything that is soul-bound, like the Teardrop Pearl right there, those items we will go through and we will sell them. So anything that is soul-bound or is not suitable, we will sell. It's a little bit of a slow process, but it is definitely going to be worth it. We've got quite a lot of stuff here, to be honest. Jagged Fang, Flask of Demon Blood, that's a quest item, which I'm not even doing a quest at the moment either. Soulbound, that one is 11 gold. That one there is... Okay, that's going to go into the deconstructing machine. I'm going to hold on any of the gear I will hold for a minute and we'll put it into the deconstruction machine. If we can. We might be able to, we might not be able to. We'll have to wait and see. Waycrest Militia Greaves, things like that. Coven Dreamcatcher, that's soulbound, so that one can go. It's 13 gold. That one there is another 16 gold. And then we've got Stinging Nettles here. Cracked Masks. Jeweled Spyglass, soulbound. That's a leather item. Untainted Wicker. And then all of this stuff here, most of this probably won't be able to be dismantled, but we're going to try and dismantle it anyway. We'll see what it does. See whether it dismantles or not.
Appreciate your patronage.
Right. And then we run this way. We will see if we can dismantle it over in that thing over there. If we can, excellent. That's going to give us a few more resources for doing other bits. If we can't, then so be it. Right. Most of that, we cannot scrap it in the scrapper, but we can with, like, that one. And just do them all in a big chunk. Like the whole lot, all together. There, that's everything that I can scrap, and we do the whole lot at once. There. Oh, it does it one at a time. So we got 2 monolite ore. I got some more. I'm getting loads of durable flux from this. It's good. I got 1 bit of expulsum right there. I got coarse leather, blood-stained bones, and some more monolite ores. So we got some items which are going to be useful. The expulsum, we do need that. We're going to need a lot of that. Coarse leather, we may need a bit. Blood-stained bones, I'm not too sure. Gathered by players with a skinning skill. I don't really know what they're used for. I haven't quite been able to establish that, because if you look for those on the auction house, expulsum is... I got a Lua error there. Expulsum is soulbound, which does bug me slightly that it's soulbound. Search for coarse leather in here. Now, I set some favorites last time, but the favorites thing isn't working at the moment. We're still waiting on a patch for that. There are 10,000 listings for coarse leather at around 5 gold apiece. So we know that there's quite a lot of them. If I was to click there, I would buy everything for 46,000 gold. I've no intention of doing that. So that's how much that is worth. Bloodstained bones, right there. They're 10 gold? Wow. They're actually worth more than I thought. I didn't think they would be worth that much. Now, you can see here that some people have listed them at 10 gold. And then someone has come along and listed it 9 gold, 99 silver. Now, I want to show you something with this. Because it does actually tell you that you don't need to do that. Right? I'm going to list them in here. And it automatically puts mine, it matches it to the lowest listing. If I go here and I change that to 98... there's no need to undercut. Auctions posted later at the same price are sold first. Right? So you don't actually need... And people still do it. They will still go and undercut despite the fact that it clearly tells you that that you don't need to, because if you post last, your item gets sold first. Now, that might be inconvenient for some people, but the reason they did it that way is to stop this constant, ridiculous undercutting nonsense that goes on all the time. Right? Like, all you get on the auction house is it constantly drops by 1 all the time. And have you noticed that no items are listed for coppers anymore? Coppers aren't, they don't even come into it. It used to be coppers was on there as well, but the coppers have gotten rid of. Now you just have gold and silver. So I don't know if they're planning to get rid of copper completely from the game. I'm not quite sure, but it's certainly not an option on the auction house any longer. But you would get people coming in, or maybe they got rid of it a little while ago, I don't remember. But yeah, you'd find items for like 50 gold, and then it'd be 49.99.99, and then the next one 49.99.98, 49.99.97. I'd see those, and I would never buy anyone that undercut by a copper or a silver. I'd never buy their item. I would never buy it. I would always click on the one that was slightly higher. Here, you can't do that. You do have to buy the one that's undercut. But what's the point in undercutting if it clearly tells you that you don't need to? Yours is going to be sold first anyway. You're just doing yourself out of money. So I actually like the fact that it does that. But I'm keeping the bloodstained bones because I've no idea if they're going to be useful to us later or not. What I am going to do is I'm going to put these on. And we're going to list them for 7 gold 50, what I was doing before. I think maybe I was listing them higher than that, but never mind. Bronze framework in there. And then I want to find... Where's that helicopter gone? There it is. So just right-click the helicopter. There are none available on the auction house at the moment. Now, I think I listed it for like 5,000 gold, didn't I? So I'm going to do that again. I'm actually going to go with remove the buyout mode only. And I'll do a bid of 4,500. And I will do a buyout of 5 grand like that. And create auction. There. I'm not going to sell anything else on the auction house. I'm going to leave that as it is. I'm going to go and find a post box now. And I'm going to send off anything that I can send off.
Browse at your leisure.
Browse at your leisure. Victor Esquivius. Esquivius, I think. Right, so with him, I will sell off the rest of these items that I've got here. I can't get rid of them in the expulsum thing. In the scrap thing. So I will just sell them all like this. Because I'm not going to use them anymore. They're all done with, like that. And we've gone past 10,000 gold, which is wonderful. So I think we ought to celebrate this fact by buying ourselves some booze. And I've got 6 different lots of booze that I can buy here, and I'm going to buy all of them. There, so I'll buy 20 of those, and 20 of those. There, Trade Winds Kolsch, a perfect beer for sitting out on the dock, basking in the sunlight, considerably crushable. That one is a light, easy beer with a clean finish, smooth drinking, smooth sailing. Hook Point Schnapps. Hits Kultiran triple, hits like an anchor, but doesn't weigh you down. Hook Point Porter, a bold, roasty character from the wrong side of town. Watch your back around this bruiser, or you might wash up cold. Okay, I love these descriptions. This is the Drop Anchor Dunkel, a dark malty beer with a mild caramel flavour. This'll keep you anchored to your bar stool. Excellent. Right. I have bought 6 rounds of drinks and
anytime.
Spent more money than I just earned, so we're now way below 10,000 gold. And I'm going to send these all off to Drinkgar. Right there. All 3 lots. There we go. All 6 lots, rather. And we're done. Right. Now, there is some quests around here. There is a quest down there from the fur trader. And then there's a scouting map quest over there. I don't need the scouting map one. But you...
The finest wares in cool Terenas right here.
Haverford.
Travel safely now.
Travel safely now. I'm just looking at that, because Haverford is... That quest is a quest that sends you over there. That's basically one of the quests in this zone. So I'm going to leave that one. That's why I didn't even read it out. I know that I don't normally do that. I normally read all quests. But I chose to do something different today. Just you know, just for the fun of it. There is a Scrimshaw cache over there. How do I reach the Scrimshaw cache? I've reached this one. I've done this before. It's not actually that difficult to get to, I don't think. I think I need to go over, not down there. That was the wrong way. I need to go over onto the water over here, except that I can't go on water because I don't have the required item to do that. I go up this way. This is the wrong way to do it. I think in order to be able to get to that Scrimshaw cache, you've got to drop down from above. Or do I go into this cave? Oh, I go into the cave. Right. There is the Scrimshaw cache. Am I going to regret this? Scrimshaw cache. 17 gold, a teardrop pearl, which is 8 gold, 22 reward resources, another bind up pickup, lead glass hand mirror, a durable hand mirror ideal for maintaining a clean shave while sailing the high seas. Ah. Nothing bad happened to us, and we got a boatload of money and other tasty things. I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that. I don't know if I can get up there. Can I? Yes, I can. Nice. Right, we're making some progress here. Now I need to get out of this area. This is a safe zone here. We're all right here. Right there, I've got... For the crime of usury, the courts have found you guilty. Your predatory lending has robbed many good people of Hook Point of their savings. Many now rest in the streets because of your misdeeds. Is there actually going to be a hanging, or are they just going to keep reading out what they've done? I'd be surprised if there was actually a hanging. That seems a little bit excessively dark for this game. I don't think that would actually happen. So what we'll do is now we can run back up here. We can go to...
Good day to you.
Good day to you. We can go to Joan Webber over here, and we will fly
Smooth
over to Fallhaven. And we can carry on with our next one. So we've got... I don't want Henry Framer yet. That's the next bit. We want to go to Thomas Staunton at Carver's Harbour. And into Fallhaven we come. It looks like a really nice place, this. Especially now that it's sort of gotten a little bit brighter around here. A little bit sunnier. Genuinely looks like a nice place. Okay. We're going... Why are you still scared? I've cured the place now. You should just be going about your business. Instead of standing there looking ridiculous. Well, I'm going to ignore him. We're going to go running up along this track here. And we're going... Ooh. Well, first up, we're going to head up there and we're going to grab that ore, whatever that ore is. Probably monolite, because there is no ore. Where's it gone? There was ore up there. Maybe someone else has already had it. Okay, fine. It looks like there isn't any ore there today. We will leave it and we will come back. There is some down here. There is some right here. Here it is. There's a big chunk of it. A monolite deposit. That's what I want. More of the same. Keep going. And there's also a frenzied fangtooth school down there. I'm not going to go for that one for a minute. I'm going to head back onto the road up here. And we're going to go to the harbour. And then once I've done the bit in the harbour, although I'm tempted... See if we can find another... There's a shack crab. I've got 2 of those. Sandyback crawler and squirrel. I've got some of those as well. So nope. I'm going to forfeit again. Okay. One more forfeit. And then we're going to have to... You know what? I just heal up my group of... pets right now.
Well, that's all we got time for at the moment. I'm going to have a little break here in Dalaran from slaughtering demons and get a bit of much-needed R&R. In the meantime, if you enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to go and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frith Guardians. Goodbye, and see you later.